It was a combination of things, really, that spurred this retrospective. The first of which is timeliness. Given the direction that the world seems to be headed in, I think it's fair to say that Adams's pictures have even more to say to us than they did when they were first made. As you see throughout the exhibition, Robert Adams is a prolific producer of books, and it's the publishing of his books and it's in the editing and sequencing of his pictures in these books that is of paramount importance to him as a photographer and as an artist. When you looked at the entire body of work, it really added up into something extraordinary. And that's the sense that we've tried to give to viewers of this exhibition here at the Reina Sofia, of the totality of his work and of the epic nature of his work when seen in an accumulated form. Adams's impetus for making his work, I think, stems from the desire to reconcile his feelings of hope and despair about the world. Like Hopper and Birchfield, Adams is after a kind of transcendence, after finding a kind of transcendence in the everyday. The pictures themselves really come across more as objective-looking documents. And I think that Adams has used photography in a way to neutralize his own strong positions about something in order, in a way, to address those subjects in a more indirect way, and in many ways, a more powerful and lasting way. Like many people who were making pictures in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, Robert Adams, of course, has made some colored pictures, but for his serious work, he's chosen to work only in black and white. He's been interested in the underlying form of the landscape and interested in the essential relationships in things in the landscape. And I think black and white really lends itself perfectly for that. I think it's interesting to think about Adams in the context not only of photography, but also in the context of American art. If you think about the very best American artists, they were very interested in describing their own personal landscapes. And it's through an intense, rigorous, artistic investigation of these personal landscapes that their work, I think, has become universal. Robert Adams, in his 45 years of work, has, in the same way, photographed really close to home. The conclusions that Adams comes to in his series are never predetermined. He always tries to see the world as truly as he can. Lang said that the camera is an instrument to teach people how to see without a camera. And I think Robert Adams's photography is a prime example of that.